Hi Anmol. I hope you're ready for this Agentforce interview.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, then start with your introduction. Please tell us about yourself in brief.
So my name is Anmol, and I have been working in Salesforce from around past 2 years. And recently, I had started with the S2 Labs batch of Agentforce, where I learned about Agentforce, its topics and actions, and multiple things. So yeah, I do have experience in Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, and Einstein features also. So yeah.
Okay, great. So as you said, you worked on Agentforce and you upskilled yourself in Agentforce. So let's start with Agentforce itself only. Can you please tell me the differences between actions and topics?
So basically, topics are the categories which contains the similar set of actions, right? So for example, there are two topics. First one is the case management, and second one is the account management. So case management will only contains the actions which are similar in the case category. For example, create a case, update a case, add a comment in the case. So these are the topics, right? In the topics we do have like a description where we describe like what type of actions will our topic take, and which type of things will basically our topic do. Then we do have scope, which describes like what are the what is the scope of the agent in this particular topic, like in the scope of case management what can our agent can do. It describes the limits of the agent in this for the topic. Then we have instructions. There can be multiple instructions in a topic, where we describe like how our agent will gonna take the actions based on customer inputs. Like it helps to reduce the hallucination in our agent, right? So these are the topics. Now coming to the actions, there can be like multiple type of actions. We do have apex actions, flow actions, and multiple type of actions we have. So basically, actions are the functionalities which our agent will perform based on the instructions which are provided in the topic. Yeah.
So, okay, Anmol, you told us about actions and topics. Now, earlier we had Einstein board, right? Now, why should a person who is already using Einstein board should move to Agentforce? What are the differences between them, and what are the main reasons that one person who is currently using Einstein board should move to Agentforce?
So according to me, Einstein bot is less smarter than Agent Force. Agent Force is more. Agent Force can handle complex scenarios, but in the case of Einstein bot, there is no natural language processing involved. Like for example, if we want some input from the customer, like for example order number, then the customer cannot type like my order number is this and this. He have to only provide the numeric value of a digit. But in the case of agent force, it can handle natural language questions from customers and can handle the natural language answers provided by the customer. For example, if customer says my email is this and my order number is this, so it can automatically fetch the order number and email from the string provided by the customer and can store that in the variables of agent force. So yeah, agent force is more smarter than Einstein bot. So it is the main reason why the customer should move from Einstein bot to agent force.
Okay, so let's discuss about some limits. Can you tell me how many service agent one can keep active in a single developer edition arc?
So in a single developer org, we can have at max 20 service agents active at a time.
Okay, so yes, we have 20 active agents. At we can have 20 active agents at one time. Now, can you tell me how many type of actions we have in Agentforce?
So we do have multiple type of actions in agent force. For example, Apex. In Apex, we can use the invocable methods in Agentforce. Then we have API action, in which we can connect with MuleSoft APIs. Third one is flow actions, where we can call the auto launch flow using Agentforce. As well as we do have some additional type of actions like predictive model, where we can call the model which will be created in the model builder of data cloud, as well as the prompt template if you want to call prompt builder from Agentforce. Yeah.
Okay, so these are like the five type of actions we have, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's say I have a scenario for you. In this, I have a company, right? And in that particular company, I have a document of more than 2000 pages. In a single document, I have the information of my product, means the normal FAQs, which generally my customers ask about a product, and also some of my customer information, which is not in the Salesforce, right? Now, I want, based on this single document, Agentforce to handle two scenarios. One, if customer comes with a query and agent will check, first ask his email, and if his email is in that particular document, then just create the case, ask his particular, if customer want to. Okay, so I have a scenario for you. In this particular scenario, there is a businessman, right, and he owns a company, and he has a document of more than 2000 pages, right? Within a single document, there are two sections. One section is the normal information of his product, or you can say the FAQs, which normally his customer asks regarding the product, right? And in the second section, he has the information of his customers, right? Which he doesn't want to store into any CRM, and let's say which is not stored in the CRM itself, right? Now, what is his requirement? Agentforce to handle this scenario if the customer is coming to raise a case, right? To ask out for a help, then he had to check if this particular customer's email is in this document. That means just create the case directly. If it is not, then first ask the customer details. This is the one scenario. And in second scenario, if customer comes with some question regarding any product, then that based on that document, agent should answer the question. So first of all, how can we handle this particular scenario in Agentforce? If yes, then how? If no, then why not?
Definitely, we can handle this scenario with the help of Agentforce. So for this, first of all, we need to create an Agentforce data library where we're gonna upload the document, as you mentioned, 2000 page document in that particular Agentforce data library. Then after, the automatically the custom retriever and search indexes will be created in the data cloud. Then we will be creating a prompt template action where it will handle two scenarios, like if customer ask a normal question, then it gonna go through the document and search for the answer from the document and answer the question normally. But if it want that customer exist in the system or not in the document, then it gonna ask the customer email and then search for that particular email and document, and accordingly it will answer the Agentforce like the customer exists in the document or not. Accordingly, the Agentforce will take action like create a new customer or create a new case for that customer. Yeah, so it can be handled seamlessly with the help of Agentforce plus prompt template along with Agentforce data library.
Okay, so as you mentioned data library, and you said in data library we can upload files. Are there only files that we can upload, or and any other options is also available?
So basically in Agentforce data library, we do have four options. Like first one is the knowledge articles. so that Agentforce can answer questions directly from the knowledge articles which are uploaded in our Service Cloud. Second one is the files. As I have mentioned before, the company can upload their FAQ documents or another documents in the Agentforce data library, and the agent will answer from those files. Third one is the web search. If a customer asks something which does not exist in the system, then it will do a web search and gonna answer from that particular web search results. And fourth one is the custom retriever. So as I mentioned before, we can create some custom retrievers in our data cloud from the various sources which are coming in data cloud, and accordingly the Agentforce can answer from them also. Yeah, so these are the four type of data types which we can use in the Agentforce data library.
Okay, so yes, that's about the data library, but let's go much deeper in Agentforce. Are there any model provider in Agentforce? If there are, how many? What are those? And what is the default model provider which we use?
So basically in Agentforce we do have model providers. So there are basically two type of models which are available in Agentforce. First one is the Salesforce default, which is OpenAI model, and another one is Anthropic model. So basically in the Atlas reasoning engine we can choose which type of model should our agent use to answer the customer queries. Yeah, so these are the model providers which are available in Agentforce.
Okay, as you mentioned, there are two type of model providers, OpenAI and Anthropic. So what are the differences between them?
So basically OpenAI and Anthropic are the two type of LLMs which we can use in our Agentforce based on our requirements. They generate different type of answers based on their training. So yeah, we can switch between them according to our requirements.
Okay, so do you know how many type of agents do we have in Agentforce? Or just tell me the 5 agents.
Okay, so currently there are multiple type of agents which are available in Agentforce. They are increasing day by day. So the main 5 type of agents are, first one is the Agentforce for setup. So basically this agent is used to simplify the administrative task of a sales rep. So we can customize and manage our org and can quickly find the documentation with Agentforce for setup. Now the second one is the Agentforce service agent. Basically this agent can be deployed on our website or on our experience site. Basically it can handle the customer queries and service request. And third one is the Agentforce employee agent. So it is the internal agents which work for which works for our sales reps. Basically it can handle various tasks like creating a case, updating the status of the case, and many more. Third one is the Agentforce SDR agent. Agentforce SDR agent is basically act as a sales representative. It is basically whenever it is basically used for lead nurturing, and it handles the lead pipeline. For example, when a new lead comes into our system, then it will automatically send a email to that particular lead, and whenever the reply of the email comes into our system, then it will analyze that particular email, and accordingly it will create a customized email and send back the customized email to the lead. So yeah, it is basically used for handling the lead pipeline, etc. And the last agent, which is the Agentforce sales coach, it is basically used to prepare the sales rep for pitching the opportunity. For example, there is an opportunity, it has a particular annual revenue and various type of opportunity products and all. So it will basically ask the sales rep to create a video for the pitching of that particular opportunity. And after creating the video, it will analyze that particular video, compare the details which are shared by the agent with the opportunity record, and after analyzing, it will tell the sales rep that it will basically provide a feedback to the sales rep that how he can improve his pitch so that it can be more beneficial for the company and sales rep. Yeah.
Okay, so good. So basically, you said about the last agent which you used is Sales Coach, right? And in which you said it used the historical data as well, based on the opportunity and product to give the review on the pitch which is given by the sales rep.
Yes, yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so in Sales Coach, can you tell me the steps how to enable Sales Coach and what are the main prerequisites and requirement to enable Sales Coach agent?
To enable the sales coach, we do have some steps. It contains basically 3 steps. First one is the manage user access. So in this particular scene, we will have to assign the permission sets for Salesforce Agentforce Sales Coach agent to our sales rep users. And so basically, we do have some permission sets in Agentforce Sales Coach, which we can assign to them. And so it is the first step. After that, we gonna need to add components, fields, and action to the opportunity page. So we need to go to the opportunity record page, and in the edit page section, we have to add a LWC component, which is a standard component of the Agentforce Sales Coach, and add it on that particular page. After that, we need to create an agent, which is the Agentforce Sales Coach, into our agent builder. We need to add topics, we need to train the model, train the agent, and accordingly, after all these 3 steps, our Agentforce Sales Coach will work seamlessly.
Okay, good. So these are the steps. Basically, these are the only steps to handle or enable Sales Coach agent.
Yes.
Now, let's discuss a bit core side of Agentforce, in which first I'll ask you about what are the main 4 pillars of Agentforce.
So there are four basic pillars of Agentforce. First one is the topic. So topic is basically a category or group of similar type of actions which are used to train the agent to do some particular type of action. For example, there is a topic of case management. It can contain similar actions like create a case, add a comment in a case. So yeah, these are the group of similar type of actions. So the second one is the actions. Actions are basically the functionalities which our agent can perform based on the topics and instructions provided by the user. And third one is the Atlas reasoning engine. Atlas reasoning engine is basically the heart of the Agentforce. It contains an LLM model based on which agent can decide like which topic and which action I have to perform and choose accordingly. And fourth one is the guardrail. So guardrails are basically define the scope of the agent, like which type of permissions does our agent has, and which type of actions he can take. It are defined in the guardrails.
Okay, so as you mentioned, the four pillars, in which topics, action, Atlas reasoning engine, and guardrails. So I also, as you also mentioned, the guardrails. Could you please throw some light on guardrails? How we add that particular scope to an agent in Agentforce?
So basically, guardrails are the permissions which we can add to our Agentforce while creating the agent. So basically, while creating the agent, we have to choose a user for on the basis of the context the agent will run. So basically, we can create a permission. We need to create a permission set for that particular user. In the permission set, we can add the permissions like for the object permissions, field permission, as well as we can add some flows which we're gonna use in the agent actions, as well as add the Apex classes. We can also add the email permissions to our agent force using this particular permission set, and at the end we will assign this permission set to the agent user, and accordingly the guardrails will work. Apart from that, we can also set our guardrails in the instructions part. We can add in instructions you have to perform this only, you have to do this only. So accordingly the guardrails can be added via permission set as well as via instructions also.
Okay, so in the guardrails, as you mentioned, we have to provide a permission set to a user. So can we provide to any user, or there is some specific license there to which user we have to provide this?
So basically, while creating a user for Agentforce, there is a particular license which is Einstein user. So this particular user can only be assigned to a agent, and yeah, so there is a specific permission set license for this particular user.
Okay, so we discussed most of the things, but mm, we all know Agentforce is not of a use if you're using it from agent builder, right? So if I want to deploy it, let's say on experience side, so what are the steps to deploy this particular agent on an experience side?
Yeah, so it is mandatory to deploy our agent on the experience site, or on our HTML site also. There are multiple steps for this. After creating the agent and testing it thoroughly, we need some steps of Service Cloud also to deploy it on our experience site. First, we need to enable our omni channel. Then we need to set some routing configurations for in the Service Cloud. Then apart from that, we need to create a fallback queue where if the agent is not available, then where should the customer query will go. Then we need to create an omni channel flow where we gonna select the our service agent, and set the fallback queue, and there are multiple options available. And then we need to enable our digital experiences by which we create our experience sites. Then we need to create our experience or community site, and after this we need to basically enable the messaging channel and create a messaging channel which is messaging for in-app and web. And at the last, we need to enable the embedded service deployment and create a new embedded service deployment for the messaging channel which we have created. And after all this, we need to go to our experience site. We need to add a component for the messaging channel, where it will provide the option to select the embedded service which we have created earlier. And yeah, we are all set. We just need to click activate our site, and yeah, the agent force will be on our site.
Okay, the steps that you have mentioned, most of them are right now, but still, I won't able to use that particular agent in Experience Cloud or my Experience site. What can be the reasons in that?
Okay, so after all the steps are complete, I think we also need to add the URL of our experience site into the course URL. By just we just need to go to the setup and search for course, add our experience site URL, and just click on save. And after this, the agent force will work.
Yes, exactly. That's what I wanted to know. Okay, so Anmol, that's from my side. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't have any question from my side. Yeah, thank you. It was great to connect with you.
Thank you, Anmol. Same from my side.